How you all going, rail fans? Thank you very much for joining me. G'day, mate. And welcome aboard to Australia's premier simulation YouTube channel, Australia Worldwide Gaming. And welcome to our Wednesday coverage here on our YouTube channel, the start of a new day. And we are kicking it off with a blockbuster, I tell you right now. And I say a blockbuster because this one is going to be very, very cool indeed. I come across today on the Creators Club, actually. I was going through the websites. Pardon me. I've just got to clear some wind. My apologies. Yeah, I was going through the Creators Club stuff on the website today and I thought I'll check some scenarios, you know, and see if there's the free... I was more looking for the free A5s for the other routes. And actually came across this particular one. And seeing that there is a scenario with a HST class 43 on the new Scotrail route, and I thought, wow. And I seen the first Great Western paint job on it, and I thought, oh, I don't think I'll be able to get the paint job on there. But then I went to get the cover photo organised today, and I seen it was on there. I thought, OMG. So this is what we're doing. So yeah, we are doing class 43 action. This is a Creators Club showcase, and this is a Creators Club scenario. So let's go to the Creators Club scenario planner and head to the FWG HST Glasgow. Here we go. HST train, first Great Western livery. It has class 314s on it, 385s and class 66s. Evolved with this particular one. Drive from Haymarket platform 4 to Glasgow Queen Street. Platform 5, making one passenger stop along the way. We hope you enjoy. Here we go. Here we shall go. This is going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to this one. Hopefully you do as well, rail fans. Alright, 2F43. So first things first. We're going to get that on there. We're going to get those lights on there. We're going to get those on 55. We're going to come along there and put those two on. Slappy. And then we're going to come over here and put the day lamps on. We shall open up those doors. It's not the first time I've showcased the HSTs with other paint jobs on, folks. Back in the Train Sim World 2020 era, 2020 Train Sim World 2 era. You want to see me in the Train Sim World 2 era? Let's just get it up a little bit. Yeah, have a couple of different paint jobs, the inner city paint jobs and whatnot. Because we play on PC, obviously, we get a little bit of an advantage more on stuff. We can close those doors now if we want, or we can wait. We're going to wait. Check this one out. This is going to be lots of fun. I'm looking forward to this. There we go. Yeah, so I've done a couple different paint jobs on here. I've done a rail tour on here, and I probably have to say to you guys, this is the real rail tour. This one right here, the HST, the real rail tour. I'm going to definitely highly recommend you guys to go to the Rails Club and download this one. This is really cool. You don't have to download a paint job or anything, folks. Automatically, you know, there's no paint jobs for the HSTs at the moment, as you know. So how do they get them on there? Through the PC for them, folks. That's how they do it. By the way, we've got a brand new mod on there. As you can see, the rusty rails now on the tracks, and the brown tracks, like I said, that we needed. That is also done by Rob S, ladies and gentlemen, that does the sound mod for the Class 3A5 that we showcased yesterday on our channel for the first time. And was it yesterday or the day before? I know we showcased it day before, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, God, it was 2 days ago already. So yeah, he has, this is, look, London Midland and the crew, they're doing an enhancement pack. It is going to take a little bit longer for it to be released. It might be released later this week, if not next week, it should be for sure. So this is, I asked Rob about this because he's involved with the crew that does the enhancements and stuff. I asked him, I said, do you know if London Midland's definitely doing something? He said yes, he is. I said I'm going to showcase this one on the YouTube channel. You know, so here we are. We're showcasing it here today on this run as well. It's got a bit of scenery stuff, and obviously it's got the brown on the tracks as it should. Seeing differences, rusty tracks on there. I love the fact that they look like they're definitely worn in, you know what I mean? Like it's got that brownness to them. They're not shiny, brand spanking new. Dovetail trying to make it out to me. Yeah, I love it. It's beautiful. Big thumbs up. I'm gonna have to go to Rob and yeah, thank you for it. I'll say yeah, I showcased it on my YouTube channel, and I have to say to you guys, highly recommend you guys to download that one as well. Playing it on PC, that is. Train Sim World community, folks. Let's get down a little bit closer to it and see the difference between the rails as well. Colouring on the got the painted seats. Wow, look at that. Wow. That's incredible. Should have saved this one for I shouldn't have done a community vote this week. I would have put this as my feature presentation for tonight's midweek World of Trades. But you guys voted it in anyway. You know, look, I'm not going to take your thunder away from you guys. You guys voted very well last night on our Choo Choo Tuesdays, and you voted in the Harlem line to be our first run later on today on our 112th midweek World of Trains later on today here on this Wednesday, the 1st of February. Pinch of the punch, the first day of the month. Full stop, no returns. You cannot reply back to me on that. midweek World Trains 112 later on today. Harlem line with the M3A. I've got a beautiful New Haven green, white, black, and it's a bit of red in it. Nice design. They'll be rolling now out of, we're hoping to do the full length. Now, in the past we've done full lengths and it's crashed at the desktop, so I'll apologise in advance if it does happen later on today. But we have that on the cards. We've got East Coast Way. We've got more Scotrail coming up later on today on the stream as well. So, plenty of action coming your way. Let's check out the 360 shot now over the bridge, the HST. Dog fart. Naughty doggy. Naughty doggy. Farted. You farted? Farted? Say hello to my viewers. Alright, go over there. Definitely makes a big difference on the flooring now. Now it's exactly how it should be. Because yeah, you got that brownish look. I don't understand why Dovetail have not done anything about, you know, putting that in. You know, surely they should know the colouring of the floors and the rails and stuff, and yeah, sort of start getting rusty looking rails like this. You know. How they're worn in and stuff. It's really cool. I like it. I'm definitely going to be thanking Rob S for this one. Now it's going to be interesting to see if London Midland and that do something, or you know, see if it's actually going to, you know, we can combine this one as well as that one together. Six. I was quite surprised this wasn't downloaded too much either. That's really cool. I like that. It's the first time I've sort of noticed it. It's around the rocks and that there. Really awesome. We'll probably make that a little bit better. You know, if they actually had crayfish or something like that in there, you can just see it bouncing up and down. You know, some little tiny featured thing there. That would have been nice. Besides the little problems that we've got, there is a few issues on this route. Like I've noticed one of them again yesterday on our Choo Choo Tuesdays. I've taken a photo of it. so good seeing the HST on here, actually. This route suits it massively. They should have... This in West Cornwall, I reckon, should have at least had a timetable put in there for a couple of rail tours for this train. I don't know what they were thinking. Surely they could have, you know, done something more with the HST. I reckon it's time that, you know, some of these routes, you know, sort of get, you know, this train thrown in there, even though they might not run on there in real life, you know, with some of them, you know. Just gives a bit more variety to the rail fan. Especially for the rail fan like myself that loves the high speed, the HSTs, the long journey trips, you know what I mean? Like it's this train is absolutely jamming. It's technically, you know, we had the same trains here in Australia, you know, they're known as the former XPT, now CountryLink these days, but the XPTs back when I was a kid were absolute awesome gems, you know. There were technically the Class 43s and HSTs here in Australia. Well, back those days, they were more shaped like Class 90. They were beautiful. Same colouring as the old inner cities as well. They were very nice back in the days. So I don't mind the CountryLink design, but I always loved the XP design because it always reminded me of the old inner city design. So here going down to 90. That's miles. It's so good when we get capabilities for a Liberty Designer. I don't see why nobody wouldn't take the advantage of turning this thing into what's the high speed one for Scotrail? 52. I seen it the other day. I have got the high speed. I have got the high speed Scotrail one for Train Simulator because I've got Fire Circle obviously. So. I don't see why anybody wouldn't do Scotrail for this anyway. It'll be done. And then it'll definitely be more better to have it on here with the HST, 100% for sure. Definitely, as soon as it happens though, we'll 100% be showcasing that one as well. I just seen the HST for this route and I thought, yeah, 100% I'm doing this. This is definitely no questions asked. It's good to see a couple of Class 66s on here, actually with different varieties on here as well, which is great. Actually still haven't been able to get around of doing the Brighton main line with the 66s with those new services on there, those new freight services. Still haven't been able to get my head around that. Just been so busy about fix. Next stop, Falkirk High. Falkirk High. It's our one and only stop along the way, and then Glasgow, here we come. I don't know why they didn't go from Edinburgh though. Started it at Haymarket. It's probably because they've made it because obviously the East Coast Main Line finishes at Edinburgh Waverley, and this is like the continuation after the East Coast Main Line, so you just continue up to Glasgow. So they probably made it out like that, but you wouldn't get the I'm not sure if you get the first Great Westerns to go along the East Coast Main Line, surely not. Speaking of Edinburgh Waverley, folks, we do have the full length of the East Coast Main Line now from Edinburgh Waverley but down to London King's Cross. It's 632 kilometres. It's a mega route. It's part of my 12-month subscription with Alan Thompson, or ATS for short. Getting on down there. So I'm not sure if you see that, folks, with these, see how you see it like that. It actually is going to look a little bit better with the, and the signage I think is getting an upgrade as well. Pretty sure PSIs are getting upgrades. There's going to be apparently announcements at the stations and everything, very similar to Birmingham New Street, Birmingham Cross City from the London Midland crew. It's doing the enhancement. So just be patient, folks. The enhancement will be coming out. We will be showcasing it 100% from. We'll do a first look, and obviously we'll give you guys the. Speaking of that, let's get out while we're here. We've got plenty of time, folks. We can you know, take our time. There's no set time limit for this one. So we can just cruise. There's the bagpipes. Nothing down there. Excuse me, coming through. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. There we go. I guess. Oh, there's a sneaky. Ah, what do we got in here? Bagpipes. There's sneakies in there. Ooh. Surely there'll be advertisement and that in that. Billboards will definitely get updated. Look at that sneaky one right there. Right. Shall get going again. Shall check the rail. All good. Get up there. Jump on there. Jump on there. Hello. Jump on there. What the frick is going on? How the stairs go up that way then? I'll bring up the enhancement that I'm currently using that changes the color of the tracking, obviously, to its real life format now. So I need to bring up the details here. Probably this is the man that does it. Go to Train Sim World, in Train Sim Community, go to patches, it comes up as the Edinburgh Glasgow Scenery Mod. Rob S is fantastic with this job. I did say I was going to showcase it on my channel, which I'm doing now. Rob S, if you're watching, g'day mate. This is absolutely fantastic, love it. So, obviously you need to have the Scotrail Express Edinburgh to Glasgow for this to work. This is a patch, by the way. To fill the time between before the anticipated enhancement. Oh, okay, so this is before the enhancement. So apparently the enhancement's going to have this. To fill up the time before the anticipated enhancement pack release, here's a small mod for a few scenery aspects. So it gives new bullocks, rusty rails, and less static trees. So trees are more moving, or less saturated. Yeah, more. Yeah, okay, whatever they are. Okay, so that's what it is. So more the rusty rails is, you know, more of the best thing about it is the rusty rails. So there you go. That's filling the gap between the release of, because don't get me wrong, London Midland, he gets a lot of feedback and everything from players before he actually releases it, which is great. You know, I love people like that actually take the time to talk to the rail fans and actually, you know, ask them, you know, a bit of, if they know a bit of basic local knowledge, or what they like to see in the added to it, and sort of, you know, they'll take it on board, certain thing, you know. It was like one of the screens that one of the photos of London Midland showed about changing one of the monitors that at the Glasgow station, I think it was. Yeah, people weren't too happy of a certain thing that was on there. I'm not going to mention it because it was definitely something that was off-putting for me as well, and a lot of people. And it has been changed. So there's a 314. So yeah, it has been changed. So that's good that they've actually, you know, I'm quite surprised he even actually decided to do that in the first place. Surely you would have known that you would have got criticism for that particular thing. I certainly wouldn't attempt to do anything like that in my modding that I do for American Truck Simulator. But yeah, I quite happy with everything I've seen so far. If you want to go and check out the previews of the photos that are currently showing up on the Dovetail forums, folks, by all means necessary, head there. London Midlands has got a post going there under the enhancement pack for the Scotrail Express. A lot of people talking about it, a lot of updates from London Midland. He has got it himself and a couple others with him. I think Rob S is another one that's doing it with him. Pretty sure it would be Rob S because, yeah, Rob was involved in the Cross City, which is the last one that London Midland crew did. So, yeah, I am looking forward to seeing this thing in action. And, yeah, it's great to see that people, you know, giving them feedback. And, yeah, I put a post up there saying that I'm really looking forward to it because, yeah, I was very impressed with the last one, the Cross City. And, yeah, I think it's something that the PC Train Sim World players are going to enjoy. All us hardcores. It's not taking anything away from the console players. You know, there could be some hardcore console players that are playing the game. Unfortunately, they can't afford a PC. I totally understand that. You know, I originally come from console with Train Sim World, so you know, I'm just telling you guys that ever since I moved to console PC, you know, it's been a massive difference. Yeah, it's good. What's that in the background there? Wait. 14 miles to Glasgow, Queen Street. I hope you're enjoying. This is Creators Club scenario, HST class 43, First Great Western, the Scotrail Express. Hopefully you guys got all that in just then. I was talking in train code just then. If you're a train rail fan, a hardcore rail fan like myself, then you probably don't understand what I'm talking about. The average player will be like, huh? What? Trust me, when you get really hooked into this, that's it. It's like your head just goes 110 miles per hour with knowledge. See if there's another scenario with this particular loco actually, and see if I can do a return trip. That'll be absolutely cool. Not here for this stream, but for later down the track, obviously. If nobody started, I'll build it myself. Probably won't be with the same paint job, but yeah. It looks so much better with now that the rails, now that this enhancement, it is very good. This enhancement, like he's just said, it's a small portion, so I'll say it'll be a part of his work that's definitely going into this enhancement. So yeah, it's it makes a big difference to this route, the colouring. Now it looks perfect. It's beautiful. It looks like the real Scottish rail now. Wow. Don't see why Dovetail don't do this. Seriously. Why would you not put the right flooring and the rails on there? Gotta make things look so shiny, you know, make my toy look nice and brand new. Come on. There actually is a enhancement at the moment actually for this particular loco that actually puts more dirt and stuff on the windows as well, and it sort of gives more dirt around the top halves around here. It gives that window wiper effect with the dirt. It's really it looks pretty interesting actually. I was quite keen on it, but I thought I'll give it a miss for now. I just want to showcase the new this particular scenario as well as the enhancements I've put on for now, and yeah, it's I have to say it's really good. But yeah, I did come across this this dirt one and get some more dirt onto the train, so I'm quite keen on that as well. I'm not sure who actually did that one. Let me have a look and see. I think quite Rob S might have actually did that one as well. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, Rob S actually did that one, the HST texture EPs. So there you go. Makes windows filthy. There you go. Revamp of the cab textures, weathered windows. Removes FWG branding for the train exterior. And as the case with the early Scotrail HST, Scotrail HST sets. Okay. And it removes the branding there. I don't know. I don't really want to take the branding away. I probably won't give that one a miss, eh? Good for it, but yeah, just removing the brand on there doesn't do good. Gotta have that brand shining, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it's all about. Wow, even got them up in the bowling yard. Under 4 miles to Queen Street. What did I say? High Street. I do apologise. It's Queen Street. Just corrected that now in the spelling of the description. I'll have to change the cover photo for later after the stream as well. It's Queen Street, not High Street. There is a High Street in Glasgow, but yeah. I do believe there's a train station in High Street. To see it actually across the fields, you know, it would have been odd if you didn't see it up in there as well. The rusty tracks around flooring. Yeah, it's good. Exactly like Cavcard. Yeah, I think I removed it from Cavcard originally because I actually originally didn't like it, but then I sort of when I got more knowledge, this was when I had less knowledge, you know. When I got more knowledge and seen it was official, I'm like, yeah, now I understand. You know, that's why I say to you guys, I'm a realist. You're gonna have it as real as possible, and yeah, this definitely makes the track more realistic. So it's a nice way. It's a nice way to get around waiting for the enhancement pack from the bigger enhancement pack. This is like the mini teaser. So obviously there's going to be billboards and announcements and lighting improvements and all kinds of things. We'll give you the list as soon as it gets released. We'll break it down on the first preview. Well, it won't be preview, it'll be the first look. First look. So I wouldn't mind actually asking if give me a preview, actually. Give me a special link so I can actually preview it before anybody else. That'd be awesome. They do incredible work. Like this Rob has to do. Like if I could have understand, you know, how to build stuff for Train Sim World, I'll be doing it myself. Yeah. I just don't have the time. You know, I'm already running a mods company for American Truck Simulator, so that takes up a hell of a lot of my time. I actually got a couple of days ago. I actually got somebody actually wanted to work with me on a Australian real company and gas stations version of the real companies and gas stations for American Truck Simulator, but an Aussie version of it. He wanted me to team up with him and work on it. But yeah, I said, have you found out the way to do the lighting and that? And he said no. He was hoping that I would know. I said, mate, I don't know nothing about the code. As far as I know, it's got to do with map editing, and you got to go into coding, and you got to work out all the coding, and it's a lot involved. You got to put in coding, and it's heaps of stuff involved in it. If you put the wrong stuff in, you can just stuff it up. You got to go into Blender. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Whoop, what's going on there? Pressing the wrong button now. Alright, here we are. This is Glasgow Queen Street, not High Street, everybody. Do mind the gap before you depart the train. Before you depart the train. Oh yes, the colouring inside the stations on the ceiling and everything, all the blue and everything, apparently that's getting fixed up to be more realistic. And a few of the shops around here and everything are getting more realism. might be the end as soon as I stop it. No. Cool, it's done it correctly. Wow, how cool is it seeing it right here? Lovely, lovely. I really enjoyed that one, and yeah, that was 6,548 action points. We weren't worried about the points because it was about the experience on that one, and I have to say to you guys, it's one of my favourite trips so far this year overall. To be honest, out of any train sim world, and I've done. I can't say the best, of them all because I've done so many awesome trips already this year. In this first month for Train Simulator. So yeah, that is another good one, I have to say. So thank you very much for joining us for this Creators Club Showcase scenario. And definitely recommend that one to you guys. And yeah, if you got the HST, obviously, surely everybody does. Because it is part of the original DLC in Train Simulator, which was the Western Main Line of the Great Western Express. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and that's all we've got time for now. Don't forget, we'll be live with Midweek World of Trains, episode 112, later on today, from 8 p.m. in Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart, 7 p.m. Queensland, 6:30 p.m. Northern Territory, 7:30 p.m. in South Australia, 5 p.m. Western Australia, and 10 p.m. New Zealand, 9 a.m. UK, 10 a.m. Germany, 4 a.m. Boston, 1 a.m. Los Angeles, 1 a.m. Vancouver, Ottawa in Canada at 4 a.m. and 3 a.m. Mexico City, 2:30 p.m. in India. Do join us for that as we bring to you 2 hours of Train Sim World free as we showcase this week's Midweek World of Trains community vote, voted by you guys yesterday on our live Choo Choo Tuesdays live stream, which has a full replay also for you to enjoy now. But we had a Midweek World of Trains community vote on the live stream, and you voted in the Harlem line with the M3A, and we're going to be rolling with that first up today, as well as East Coast line and more Scotrail Express coming your way later on today with the 385. We'll see you then. Thank you for watching. Have a great day for now. Peace out to you all. Bye-bye.